Angiosperms are vascular plants with leaves, roots, and sperm. Its seeds are found in the flower, which makes up other major plants on Earth. The seed develop inside plant organs and form fruits. This is also known as flowering plants. They grow in various habitats as fruits, trees, herbs, and shrubs. There are many characteristics of angiosperms, which I'm going to mention few of them. It comprises of stamens, which is the male part of reproduction. They produce the pollen grains that carries the hereditary information. Their fertilization process is quicker and seeds are produced quickly because their female reproduction parts are very smaller. They can survive in various habitats, as I've said earlier, even in marine. They have very complex roots. The carpel encloses developing seeds that may turn into a fruit. Now, how do we dissect a flower? These are parts of flower here, which have already been dissected. Here we have the leaf. This is the petal. This is stigma, and this is anther. And this is the female part, and this is the male part. This is the female part, the serpa and receptor. This is the stem. The root is the one that's supposed to go inside the soil, but it's not in this diagram. Now, what are their functions? Stigma, the top of the female plant, where pollen grains usually fall. This is where the grains go through from the top down here. And this is anther, which is produce male gametes. Then the female part is composed of anther and filament. Petal is the brighter color which attracts insects. As you can see from the picture, this is the brighter part. All this place, they are the one who attract insect like butterfly to come. Then the female part. Here is the female part. This is the receptacle, the stem. Then the sepal, which is the floral bond external cover. On to the next, which is pollination process. Pollination is an act of transferring grains. Pollen grains from one male anther of a flower to the female stigma. When pollen grains from the male part of a flower are transferred to the female part, which is the stigma of another flower, it is called pollination. After the fertilized flower produces seeds, which enable the associate plants to reproduce and form fruit. For example, pollinators often eat or collecting pollen, like for example, a pollinator can be butterfly, which fly from one flower to another to collect or to eat protein. Pollen grain attached to them. That is, when they go for the protein, the grain on one flower may attach to them, which is the pollinators. Then attach to their body. Then when they go to another flower, pollen can fall onto another flower and may result in reproduction. What are the processes of fertilization? The process of fertilization is when the female and male gametophytes interact between each other. The pollen tube and the embryo sac, respectively, and result in double fertilization. One sperm cell fuses with egg cell to form the embryo, and the second sperm cell fuses with the central cell to form the endosperm.